Hi guys, and welcome back for Finish It Friday. So here's where we left off on Wednesday. Gosh, I can't keep my days straight. Let me get out my seal. So we have our 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. We have our designer series paper, which we've gone up 2.5 inches on each side and folded. We have our Very Vanilla cardstock that we're going to use for a sentiment. We have, sorry, I don't have this taped down. We have our baker's twine, and we have our embellishments. They're really shiny, so I keep them off the camera until we're going to use them. All right, first thing we're going to do, let's get soft succulent stamp pad. Let's go ahead and let me move that out of the way for a little bit. Let me go ahead and get some of that off of there. And we're going to come off and come onto that cardstock. Catching that edge. Catching that edge, getting some of that soft succulent on there. Because we want to kind of dirty up that Very Vanilla basic white, whatever you're using. This piece, remember, was 3 inches by 1.5 inches. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Joyful Flurry. And I think I am going to use this one that says it's a season of magic and wonder. All right, let me get one of my little blocks out of here. Oh, sorry, so loud. You know what? I'm going to get one of these out too, because I think I'm going to do a snowflake in the side. All right, so let's try to get that on somewhat straight. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use Memento Tuxedo Black. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go a little over to the bottom and the right. Then I'm going to come back with a snowflake. Let's use this one. Now it's a little bit bigger than that, which means we're not going to get a lot of edges. And I'm going to go full strength on the soft succulent. I'm going to go right there in the corner. Excellent. All right. Like how that looks. Let me see. Let me grab that, clean off my stamp. I'm going to try to keep my area a little more neat today. So let's put that back there. Oops, have to clean off my word. All right. Sorry that you're having to watch me clean stamps. But I'm trying to get better at keeping my area just a little bit cleaner, because sometimes it looks really bad. All right. So let's go ahead. You can decide whether or not you want to tack this down. I am going to tack it down. If you want to run this through an embossing folder, you can. If you want to do a background, you can. I'm going to go straight on it, hitting the 4 sides, which includes that angled side. Let me hover. There we go. Let me go ahead. Now, if you wanted to, I like going over that flap a little bit. If you want to make this a little thinner, you could, and it would be, you know, right up here with no. And if you want to pop it up, let's go ahead and pop it up. How about that? Oh, let's get some of the baker's twine out. Get my snips. I want to tie this before I put my greeting down. I make that a little bit. All right. Now you can use reverse tweezers if you want to hold it down. With the baker's twine, I feel like you don't have to hold it down as much because it's pretty flexible on its own. We're going to go ahead and do that little holding knot to hold that in place. Do a little bit of a bow here. Let me kind of bring it a little bit tighter. There we go. We got that. Oh wait, I do want it more over this way. Let me move it. See if I can move it, because I'm going to put my words there. So I want the bow over this way more. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, I'm going back to kindergarten. Can't tie my shoelaces. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this, put dimensionals top and bottom. Get rid of all those backings. That's going to help keep that twine in place. And then last but not least, let me get a little bit cleaned up here. All right. Last but not least, the snowflakes. Love the snowflakes. I probably have 3 or 4 different packages opened. Seems like every time I go to use one, I'm opening a new package. That's how many I bought when I thought they weren't coming back last year. Bought a bunch of packages. So now I bought even more because they're available in the mini. I think they're still available in the mini. They were last time I looked. All right. I'm going to put just, let me find a baby dimensional. Oh, they're dimensionals are stuck to one another. Who would have guessed that? Let me go ahead and put a dimensional there. I think a full-size dimensional fits on there too. I don't risk it. Throw the backing away. And there you are. Look how pretty. Let me go ahead and move this back in there. All right, so there you are. Fun little card. Now if you wanted to, you could have a layer underneath there. So you do another sheet of cardstock, same. I like having it the way it is with just the 2 layers. This was the inspiration. Again, it was a swap from many years ago from Amy Waldhart. Not sure if she's still around or not, but you can see how she did that corner fold. She put a cutout there and then had her, oh, I just knocked it off, but had, I don't know if it was baker's twine back then, if this was called raffia, I don't know what it was called, because this was a pretty old swap. I've had it around for a while. All right, so that was the inspiration. Did just a few extras. So here's another one, same style. This is a punch, so I punched that out. And then I did 2 portrait ones. This is using the textured chic, those amber that I just love, the gold shimmer ribbon, the 4th inch from the annual catalog. And this, of course, using more of those leaf cutouts. Here on these, this one I scored it and I fold it back. This one I scored it, and fold the point under. So instead of just doing that, this one I did fold and then back. This one I did fold under, fold under. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching Finish It Friday with me. Hope you had a great week. And I'm going to Iowa this weekend, tomorrow. So I'm hoping to do a few more videos throughout the day, so you'll have something to watch on Saturday and Sunday. All right. Thanks. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Tell your friends. Have them subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you again tomorrow.